I know, I ask crazy things of you. I know. But you a crazy motherfucker. But not only are you crazy, but you trust me. You trust me. You know why? Because I never lie. I make us money, no? I make us so much money. So don't start to question now. I need you to listen. Trust me. Do this for me. Can you do that, Dimitri? I guess so. Good. Tonight, we meet him, this Mortimer man. We meet him, he make us money. Just trust me this last time. This will be it. You will get the life you want. And if you still feel the way you feel, you don't have to talk to me anymore. Okay, let's go. So, what exactly do you know of this Mortimer fella? I can't say I know much. Just know that he's someone lots of money who can make us lots of money. That's all that matters. So, keep cool, keep calm. Things will go okay. All right. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. So, welcome in, welcome in. I hope you guys are having a good day, evening, morning, whatever. Whenever you're watching this, shout out to the bottle watchers. Hello, hello, Pisces. Hello, Maya. Hello, Squire. Hello, Sam. Hello, all of the lurkers in the chat. Glad you can join us. Glad you can join us. Okay, actually, I didn't want to invite Mortimer yet. I was just very nervous, and so I clicked him. But I don't want to invite him yet. Where did he go? Because if you heard, we have a little meeting with Mortimer, but I don't want him to come yet. We got to set some stuff up. So just pretend like he's not here yet. Okay. I'm glad you guys like my little cutscene. Honestly, I told myself I wasn't gonna do an accent, but I still somehow forced one, and I'm so sorry if I offended anyone, because I know accents are kind of a sensitive subject, and I don't mean any offense because I didn't mean to do that in the first place. But anyway, okay. So if you were listening, like I said, we have a meeting with Mortimer regarding the casino because we are here currently with Mr. Boris. Mr. Boris, I forgot his last name. Travasky, that's what it is. Boris Travasky. So we worked on him a little bit earlier this week. He is the owner of this casino, which honestly, it's not in the best of shape, actually. This casino is not in the best of shape. It's been around for a long time, And he bought it with some money that he happened to receive with the passing of his wife. So, yeah, he's looking to maybe cut a deal and hopefully get a new, I guess, investor for the casino and hopefully make some money out of it because he is currently a little strapped on cash. So, that is where we are at when it comes to Boris. So, first things first, we got to get everything in order before we invite Mortimer over here. You know, we want to show him that even though this casino, it is a bit old fashioned, it's seen better days, it's still a good investment. He should still want to buy in. Him and his associates. So, what we're going to do, I'm going to have him hire a bartender so we can have someone make drinks for us. So we can entertain. And then Dimitri, our man over here, who Boris was talking to earlier, he is kind of like our bodyguard slash best friend, but honestly, Dimitri doesn't really care for Boris, and he would prefer if they could split ways. But they both came to the city, maybe running from something, maybe hoping to escape something. And Boris, he was hoping that when he came to the city, or not Boris, sorry, Dimitri, he was hoping that when he came to the city, maybe this would be his chance to start over, to go legit. But Boris, of course, had other plans. So here we are, currently about to make a deal with the mob because Boris just doesn't know when to quit. Oh, you can't go in there. I forgot I locked it. I can fix you, Dimitri. Just come to me. Honestly, Pisces, I felt that when I was creating him. Fun fact about Dimitri, he's actually from a save that I was working on a long time ago, where it was like set in maybe the 1700s, and he was supposed to be a priest slash vampire slayer. Funny how that works out. Now he's here. Let's see. What says bodyguard? This one or this one? I feel like maybe this one. We'll put him in this little suit. There we go. Oh my gosh, tiny coffee cups. I feel embarrassed. So you're kind of the reason why I start off my stream that way, because I was watching your stream for the first time, I think the other day, and I was like, wow, is this what people are doing? It was so inspiring. And I was like, I want to be like that one day. So yeah, I decided to try something different. Okay, but yeah, that's his suit. He's ready. And also, I don't want him to be so happy. He's supposed to be the bodyguard. I need him to look tough. Matter of fact, smoke another cigarette, because I feel like the situation would be pretty stressful. Okay, there we go. Alright. He's doing that. Did the bartender show up yet? Okay, yes, they did. Very nice, very nice. Also, I don't know what the song is. I literally just searched up Mafia playlist on Spotify. I guess it is kind of Mafia. Let's just stick to The Godfather for now. W movie, The Godfather. You guys should watch that. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, I feel like everyone here watches you, but if not, you should definitely check out Tiny Coffee Cups. They are talented and so amazing. My fave movie? It is a really good movie. Okay. Oh yeah, let's hire some entertainment too. We can only hire a comedian. Okay, that's fine. Alright, I think everything is set up. This will be our table over here. Oh wait, we can order bottles, right? How does that work? I guess not. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. I want to see if I can get a bottle, because I think that would be nice. But I don't think I have a... No, I don't have a mini bar over here. Okay. It's fine. It's fine. We'll bring it out later. We'll bring out the bottle later. Okay, wait. Here we go. Order a drink. Oh, I guess you can only do that through the fridge. Okay, that's fine. We'll order it when he gets here. So I think everything is fine. Go ahead and call him over. I love the vibe you have here. So cozy. Yet the music makes it so immersive. I'm digging it. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much. Ah! Okay. Guys, I'm so nervous.
Teebs.
But is anyone surprised? I'm always nervous.
Orb. Nurchel.
Oh, this casino looks so good live. Oh, Mortimer is sleeping. Okay, wait. It is almost 12 a.m. I wasn't expecting that. But it's fine, though, because we can just summon him over and pretend like he came. Okay. Let's do the teleporter mod. But yeah, I think the casino looks really nice. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And that's something that I have to figure out the stream too, but we'll get to that later. When it comes to how to run the casino. Oh my gosh, Kaloshi! You finally made it to a stream. Okay, we'll use this to summon Mortimer. It won't let me summon him. Okay, wait. It's fine, guys. I'll just heat it up a little bit. Maybe that'll help. Okay, no, he's still not here. Oh gosh, Mortimer, please, you cannot flake on us, okay? We told you the time. I need you to pick up the phone. Do you guys know how to summon a sim? I thought I could just do it through this. What is this song? Okay, I feel like everything is just going crazy all of a sudden. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's definitely not the vibes. Let's do Dean Martin. Okay, there we go. Use summon a sim, not teleport. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you, thank you. Ah, there we go. And then let me cheat this back to 10. What's the mission for today? So the mission is to do a little setup for our mafia crew in this save. And right now, we're meeting with Mortimer because we're trying to set up a deal where he becomes an investor in the casino. Because this guy right here, Boris, he recently bought this kind of run-down casino, and he doesn't really have that much money. And basically, this casino is a big sinking hole. So he's trying to get out of that by... Honestly, he's trying to sucker Mortimer into making this deal with him. Because he heard about Mortimer. And honestly, guys, if you don't know, Mortimer here, he is the leader of Casa Simstra, but not by choice. It was kind of a thing that was forced on him. And a lot of people around the city knows that he's not the best boss. And he's not the most business savvy. He's kind of a pushover. And Boris got wind of this, so he's trying to sucker him into investing in this casino so he can kind of push all the debt and stuff on him and hopefully make some money in the process. So that's where we're at. Okay, but now that he's here, let's make our move. Go make a handshake. Let's get Dimitri out here too. To greet our guest of the hour. He's like, ah, so you're the beautiful man I heard so much about. Mortimer Goth. Nice to meet you, nice to meet you. Oh, he has to pee. He's like, yes, yes. I'm very interested in this casino.
Yeah,
I think it would be a good
Osgood.
investment. So,
Help him
but before we
inside.
do a little bit of talking,
Sharp.
we're just waiting on my wife. Your wife? Why does your wife need to be over here? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. We can wait on your wife. That's okay. Thank you, thank you. I'm gonna call her over if you don't mind. You can go ahead and go inside. Wait for me. I'll be in there shortly. She's just always, fashionably late. That kind of situation. Yes, yes, of course, of course. Okay, don't take too long. It's very cold. We wouldn't want you to get sick. We'll be in here. Or actually, Dimitri, you wait out here with him. Okay, okay. Yeah, go in there and sit. And then maybe have a little cigar too while we wait. Bella is sleeping? Everybody's sleeping. Okay. That makes sense though. I thought she would come over since that's his wife. It's fine though. I can cheat the system. And let's bring Bella here. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous. So nervous. What's the deal with the Mount Comarevi save, by the way? I haven't caught up in a while. I'm still out of the loop. The Mount Comarebi save, honestly, that's a little rags to riches gameplay that I have planned. So I've been working on that save, getting it prepared for that. And I'm hoping that I can start playing it next week. So yeah, that's what I've been posting, just me preparing that save. Okay. What would Bella wear to meet the owner of the casino? I feel like she would wear something kind of, I don't know what you call it. Maybe something like this. Ooh, yes, yes. This is definitely something Bella would wear. She looks stunning. Give her a little close-up. Because she's here to support her husband. She knows how big of a deal this is. A lot is riding on this, guys. A lot is riding on this. Mortimer told the rest of the family, the rest of the mob, that he has something in the works, something that could possibly move them to that next level. And she knows how worried he is about it. So she's here to support him and make sure he doesn't get screwed over in the process. Okay, okay. Also, thank you guys for the follows. I'm really bad about keeping up with that, but I appreciate you. Okay, okay. Let's go walk over here in a very dramatic fashion.
Oh.
Amazing, amazing. Dimitri's like, okay, ma'am, you can follow me. She's like, I think I can figure it out. No, thank you. So let's go ahead and go in here with our husband. Have some beautiful music playing in the background. Mortimer's like, I'll sit over here if you don't mind. I'm not really a fan of smoke and all that stuff. You know, I had asthma as a kid, so it's not really good for the lungs. Okay, is Bella coming in here? Where'd she go? Well, she went home. Alright. Go ahead and have a seat. Hot mama? Hot mama indeed. Bella is so stunning. Like, Mortimer, he better watch out because, you know, the right man might swoop in. Also, is this really loud? I feel like it's really loud. Okay, okay. Bella, please. I need you to come over here. Or maybe she has confidence in Mortimer. Maybe she's like, no, I don't need to be here. He has this. He got this. can't trust him. All of Senate stuff fits Bella so well. Like, that's her brand. It is. It is. She looks so stunning. But honestly, she looks good in everything. Alright, guys. The one stream where I wanted to try to do something different, no one's listening. And yeah, I think maybe that's what we go with. Bella, she trusts that Mortimer can handle this. So let's just go ahead and have this conversation between the two of them. Let's talk about his interest in this casino.
7A?
I might pause the music since we have that playing in the background. He's like, okay, now let's talk business. Let's talk business. As you can see, we have a very fine establishment here. You know, it's not the best, It's been around for a long time. But I think you can see the potential, no? This is something you might want to spend money on. Maybe make you more money in the process, you know? And Mortimer's, he's like, yeah, I could see it. I think there's good potential here, you know? I feel confident that we can make something work. A lot of the citizens here in Brindleton Bay, they've been looking for something to spend their money on. There's not many options. There's a lot of clubs and stuff in the city, but, you know, not everyone wants to do that. We can offer them something different.
Oh, Yabahorn!
Okay. He likes the sound of that. He's pretty happy. Sounds like it's going good. He said, yeah, I think I will be interested. I just have to talk it over with the family, you know. We have to read over the contract, and I gotta see what they say. So maybe you can come meet me at the home or something. I don't know, for dinner. I don't know. Where do you have these conversations at? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. I'll see you later. It's getting late. I have to get home to the wife. I said, okay. I'll call you. Thank you. This has been very productive. A very productive meeting. All right. Oh, sorry about the camera angle. Very nice, Boris. Very nice. I think we did all that we need to do here. Oh, he's still here. It's kind of awkward. But it sounds like things are going according to plan. Kind of. So let me go ahead and give control back over to them. And we can go home. Because it is pretty late. It's almost 4 a.m. So we're out of here. All right. So that means tomorrow, maybe we got a little meeting with the rest of the mafia. We talk a little bit more about the details. And we get this casino set up. We get it moving. Sigh, I fear I'll be begging for Dimitri after stream. He's a very nice guy. Also, it takes me out every time how when you have that clickable worlds mod in, I don't know, they just take the weirdest, most randomest route to get home. But it's fine though. Boris doesn't mind. Maybe he's taking like the long way home on purpose. Because he's so happy. He's like, yes, I got this sucker. But little does he know that even Mortimer, even though he's kind of a pushover, the rest of Casa Simstra is not like that. Not like that at all. Also, I forgot he's still here. Because Good job, Dimitri. Good job. Thank you for your service. You can go home now. Boris is in for a very rude awakening. Okay. Wow. This home is so quiet now. It's like, so much to do. So much to do. So little time. Also, my camera angle. My mouse is getting sticky. All right, all right. But yeah, while he takes a little snooze, I think maybe we can look at his little dossier so you guys can kind of like learn a little bit more about who Boris is. I was kind of afraid to pull this up because honestly, I don't know if it's anyone else, but I feel like when I open Google Chrome or things like that, the stream just goes crazy. So hopefully it doesn't happen here. Boris looks like he would be the one walking with a cane. Yeah, if we had canes in this game, I definitely would give him one. It definitely fits him. Okay, but let me pull up his little sheet. That's such a good song. Fun fact about me, I played that song a lot when I was in jazz band. I played the Barry sax. All right, let me go ahead and switch over. Hopefully I don't dox myself. I think we're good though. Okay. So here we are when it comes to our little dossier of all the citizens in the city. Did it show up? Maybe. Okay, yeah, there we go. So a little delay. So the sim we are currently playing with is Boris Travasky, also known as the Bear, which honestly is kind of a nickname he made up for himself. He's from Ravenwood. He's a bit of an older man, and this is incorrect because I have to fix it. But he currently lives in San Myshuno. So if you notice, Boris lives in a very nice and big penthouse, even though it's only him. And that's because he was recently married, or he was married, not recently. He was married for a good while, actually, maybe like 10 or so years. And then his wife met an unfortunate demise. As you can see here, he's widowed. A bit more information on that and some other files. But yeah, he was widowed, and with her dying, he basically told his two stepdaughters to kick rocks because he didn't really want kids in the first place, and they're adults. So he's like, yeah, you guys can just leave and go do something, but I don't want to know about it because I don't really care. So now he's on his own, and he doesn't really know many people. He doesn't really have many connections. As I said before, Dimitri is like his bodyguard slash best friend because they both came over from Ravenwood, and they're kind of in this whole thing together, trying to make a life for themselves. And that's kind of a little bit of the rundown when it comes to Boris. And as you can see here in his modus operandi, despite his nickname, Boris is more of a snake in nature. Very few seem to trust him, but many agree it is better to keep him close. His most genuine connection appears to be with Dmitry Ivanov. The two work closely together during their time in Ravenwood. Their partnership continues here in Bridgeport, which is also what I refer to when it comes to Scuff, New York. And Boris can be summed up in one word: greed. His hunger for money and power knows no bounds. So that's a little rundown on Boris Travasky, the guy that we're playing with now. So let's switch back over. Wow, the music ended on the perfect time. I love the music so much. Honestly, it's so fitting. There's a few songs in this playlist that's kind of questionable and throws off the vibes, but for the most part, it's not bad. It's not bad. Also, hopefully he doesn't die before he wakes up. I hope his stepdaughters are plotting on him. But honestly, how much plotting can they really do? Because Boris, he is now starting to get involved with the mob here in the city. So that's kind of a level of protection. And he also has all of the money and assets that his wife left behind. Because I feel like he was pretty shady about that process. And he kind of cut them out of getting anything. So the twins, they're broke. Like they're staying in a studio apartment in a kind of rough part in the city. So even if they wanted to, they can't really do anything right now. Because he has, yeah, he has screwed them over big time. But maybe one day. Who knows? Maybe one day. Damn, poor girls. Yeah. It sucks for them. Because this guy, he's been around for a while. You know, he's been married to their mom for a while. So they know him. They had dinner with him. They spent time with him. And you know, when something traumatic like that happens, when you lose a parent, and honestly, they don't really have a relationship with their actual dad. So they basically lost both parents now. You would think, okay, maybe this is someone we can rely on. He wasn't the best stepdad. And we didn't have the what? Oh, yeah, I forgot it was a maid. I was going to say, who's that? Even though they didn't have the closest relationship, you still expect him to maybe, you know, try to support you. But he was literally, like, after the funeral and stuff, which he did the bare minimum for, by the way. Okay, what is this? The Fall Fest? No, thank you. But yeah, after the funeral, he's like, you guys are pretty old now, so it's time for you to move out. And here's $1,000. Do with it what you want. But this is the end of our relationship. Good luck to you. And that's kind of how things ended, which is very crazy. Oh, can we swear here? I'm new to Twitch. Oh, welcome to Twitch. And I think you can. I basically said the F word at the beginning of the stream, so that'd be awkward if you couldn't. Girls get to his bodyguard and devise a plan. But Dimitri is like the homie, you know? And they know that. They know how close he is to Dimitri. So it would be crazy to go to them or go to him about possibly doing something to Boris. And then Dimitri just turn around and be like, hey, I don't know if you know this, but your stepdaughters are trying to kill you. And Dimitri's also scary. Like, he might look attractive, but he's very scary. He has a very strong reputation out there. So you gotta be careful with Dimitri. Hurt him in the pockets? Maybe. Hear me out. One sister dates a soldier in the mob and convinces him that, it's off the stepdad. Wait a minute. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Yibs.
It's not bad at all. Oh, I appreciate you first name, last name. And yeah, I don't know. Twitch is just... at first, I was like, I don't really know the difference between streaming on Twitch and YouTube. And I didn't really see any, like, added benefits moving to Twitch. But since I've got here, honestly, I do like it better. I like the user interface better. And I don't know, I feel like there's a lot more opportunity for chat interaction, if that makes sense. With all, like, the channel points and stuff. And the emotes and stuff like that. But yeah. Also, it's almost noon. I feel like time is going by really fast. Okay, that's good. That's good. Okay. And then with that, I think we're going to switch over. Because we kind of set the scene with Boris. Can I say my name on here? I saw the message about not self-doxing on here, so yeah, you can say your name. What I mean about self-doxing, I mean, you don't want to give away like too much information to the point where someone can easily track you down. Like, you can give your real name and stuff like that. But if you're underage, don't say you're underage, okay? You gotta be careful out there. Hopefully, it's not the case with this chat, which I don't think it is, but you never know what kind of weirdos are lurking around. So basically, that self-doxing rule is just basically proceed with caution. Use internet smartness, if that makes sense. Have you ever slowed your game time with MCC? I heard about that, but also I heard that it doesn't really slow your game time, if that makes sense. It gives the illusion, but it doesn't really do anything. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. But no, I haven't tried it. Okay. Now, moving on to the Goths. So as I said, I feel like the Goths, they're probably going to meet with the rest of the family to discuss what we're going to do with the casino. And by them discussing, I mean me discussing, because I'm still trying to decide if I want them to purchase this casino from Travasky as an illegal casino. Because if you have base mental, like gambling and gangs, you can run this as an illegal casino where people can come and gamble illegally. And you have a lot of fun gameplay that comes with that. Like, you have to pay off the cops and you have to maybe do some missions for corrupt politicians, which sounds fun. But on the other hand, I kind of like the idea of this casino being a legitimate casino where people just come and gamble without worrying about getting arrested. So that's something I have to think about. Okay, I'm Victoria. Wait a minute. Are you Victoria? If that makes sense. Or are you a different Victoria? And yeah, that's true. It's kind of already screwed over. But at the same time, you can never be too cautious. Okay. Trying to think. Do I want to switch over to them? Or do I want to work on... Let me go over here. Because I had a few things on my list to stream. I wanted to kind of set up the whole casino situation. I wanted to get the connection started with Casa Simstra. So I wanted to have a meeting where they all met together and sat down and discussed the casino. But then another thing that was possibly on the list, I wanted to go and fix their HQ. Because I had built this a long time ago. But you guys know when the corruption stuff started happening with For Rent, this lot got corrupted. And so it basically deleted itself. And I had to go in and rebuild it. And yeah, it's basically empty, which is very sad because I spent a lot of time decorating it. So I don't know. What are you guys up for? Because I don't know. We can work on this, or we can do a little bit more gameplay and continue setting some stuff up, some lore when it comes to the save. Yeah, I'm Victoria. Oh, okay. Wow, Victoria. Long time no see. I'm so happy you're back. And I appreciate you for coming over here. Yes, I've done it in mine, and you can, but it's like to a certain extent. If you go too far, it definitely doesn't do anything. It just messes up the game. But I think I have mine set to 40, I believe. And it's a good balance for me. 40. Well, like 40 minutes? I don't know what that means. I love your Brickdale Creek. Thank you. I love it too. It's the city. It's very, honestly, I don't know what you called these areas over here. I heard this is like Queens. This is definitely the financial district. That's our Sesame Street over there. And this is Little Tartosa. This one, I want to call it Brooklyn, but I'm afraid if I do, people are going to be like, oh, that's not Brooklyn. I live there. And it's not like blah, 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 blah. So right now, this is just a random neighborhood. Which, by the way, this is where the twins live. So his stepdaughters, here they are. They live in this crappy studio apartment where they usually share a bed or one of them has to sleep on the couch. Gameplay. Okay, we can do that. I'm cool with that. Because like I said earlier this week, I've really been getting into gameplay more. Because I still love building, but also I just been dying to just play the game. This is your game. It's Brooklyn then. True, true. I'm too much of a weenie. I don't want conflict. Also, there's kids currently screaming outside, so I'm sorry if you hear that. But at the same time, that should be a good thing, because kids don't play outside anymore. And these kids are definitely outside. Yeah, the Tweevils. The Tweevils. I like Bella, how she's still in her outfit from last night. Also, I need to make her quit this job. Because I don't think she would be an intelligent researcher. She wouldn't work for the feds. That doesn't make any sense. Any job suggestions for Bella?
Pelka. Kumiau Sharp Sposhim. Rinka Shalbo.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You
Zilnoy.
can't even go to school. Okay, wait a minute. Oh yeah, also while we're here, okay, I feel like this video is the stream is starting to get off the rails a little bit. But I did go in and I finished up basically the interior. Well, not this room. I still gotta finish this room. But I did go in and do their bedroom. Because that was like one of the rooms I had to finish when it comes to the interior. I think it turned out pretty nice. It's not too cluttered, but I think it fits them. So I'm pretty happy with it. And I really like the bathroom too. Because we have this cool little like tub section over here. Unfortunately, it's doing that annoying thing where it glitches out. But yeah, I only have the guest bedroom to finish. And then we're pretty much done. Or I have to do these shelves too, unfortunately. But yeah. Okay. I guess while we kind of wait around, because I don't want them to meet until maybe later tonight. Since the HQ isn't done, we're going to have to meet at the Iceberg Lounge. And I think it just makes sense to go at night. So while that's happening, maybe we'll call up Don. And we'll go spend some time with our fiance. We haven't seen him in a while. So I think I'm going to have Cassandra go and do that. Go in her own room. Get dressed. Get all nice and cute. For her man. And maybe they'll go out for dinner or something. Or lunch, because it is lunchtime. Are the Tweevils actually evil? I think the Tweevils, they're not evil, but they're definitely like mean girls. So before they got kicked out and were made poor, I think they went around just being very mean to people and kind of flaunting their wealth and stuff. But now, since their situation has changed, I mean, they're still kind of mean. But hopefully they're a bit humbled. Probably not. Basically, it means, so like the base setting for the game is 25. Basically, I think a sim hour is 1 in real life minute or something. I have mine set to 40, so sim hour is a bit over a minute, almost 2 minutes in real life. Oh, I usually play Bella as a housewife, evil botanist witch. She can't be a botanist because the Simkuza, they have kind of a, what do you call it? A monopoly over the flower shops and stuff in the city. So maybe, I guess she can be a housewife. Or, you know what? We can put her in, I don't know if they have a career for it, but she can be one of those like rich people that are just constantly being involved in fundraisers and galas and stuff like that, like a socialite. That might be the move. Also, I'm getting a bit distracted. Go brush your teeth and get a little pretty. for Dawn. Okay, there we go. And while she's doing that, I'll try to catch up on chat. Cassandra, free my queen. She's where she wants to be, though. She's where she wants to be. I do love her room so much. It looks so good. I need to play the Goths again. Definitely should. They're a fun family. The botanist thing comes from my headcanon that she's really into poisonous plants. I could see that. I can see that. Also, speaking of plants, because one thing I haven't furnished in this house is this part over here. Because honestly, I don't know what to do. I could make it like her own little greenhouse since the Simkuza is kind of owning all of the flower shops and stuff in the city. And the Mafia and the Simkuza have major beef. Maybe she would just grow her own plants. So I guess that is maybe something we can go with. Maybe she is a botanist. But would it make sense to make this into a super huge greenhouse? Or maybe this could be kept empty until Cassandra has her wedding. Because they are planning to get married on the estate. I don't know. That's stuff to think about. Okay. Let's see. She's still getting ready? She's like, not bad, not bad. Okay, okay. Attractiveness? How do you feel? She looks very attractive. You do. You do. Maybe she'll take a little selfie and send it to Dawn. Like, I'm so ready for this date. You don't understand. I feel like I haven't seen you in forever. Which, honestly, she hasn't because Dawn... he's been low-key avoiding her. He's not that excited about their engagement, even though he's the one that proposed. Oh, I need more selfie overrides. These look... These are interesting. But maybe it makes sense, because I feel like Cassandra's kind of awkward. So she'll take this one. Kara Sims Mods Careers has a philanthropist career, I think. Ooh. Okay, I'll look into that. Cow plant? We definitely have to have a cow plant. I think it's necessary. My grandmother. She was just walking past, talking about people as usual. Okay. But yeah, we send that to Dawn. And let's go. Ask him on a date.
Yeah, wapana. Das Mikos Karenzi.
Okay. Where should we go? Where should we go? The diner. I feel like they probably go over here. Or, I don't know. Maybe they drive over to the city. Because as I said before, I think Brindleton Bay is kind of like the New Jersey of the save. And all the other worlds that we worked on, those are more so like the actual city. So the city across the bridge. Oh, wait, maybe... Guys, we can go to Little East Asia for old time's sakes. We haven't been there forever. I miss working on Little East Asia. That was like my favorite part of the save. Still is, honestly. It's so good. Okay, there we are. Okay, okay. Very interesting. Very interesting. It's giving Wednesday and Ken. That's fine. That's fine. Let's go give him a little kiss. Oh my gosh, I haven't seen you in forever. Like, where have you been? Have you been that busy at the bar? It's like, yeah, you know. Oh, it's not their first kiss, by the way. That's not their first kiss. It said, yeah, you know how things have been. Happy to see you too.
Nerfta. Severin. See?
All right. Let's go grab us a table. Oh my gosh, I forgot Agnes. She might hit us. Please don't. I need to delete the Agnes because we have the other Agnes. Okay. Where should we sit at? Maybe we can do over here. What's she doing? Oh, complimenting his appearance. Get us a little bit of sushi in Scuff, New York. That's OMG, I love that place. It's so good. It's so good, guys. It's so good. Sometimes I'll just randomly play. Also, her dress is glitching out. Sometimes I'll just randomly play in Scuff, New York sometimes. And 9 times out of 10, I end up over here. Because it's just like my favorite spot to be in. Everything that I want in the save is here in Scuff, New York. It's so good. So good. Okay. Did you request a table? Maybe let's try this one over here. Ah, my mouth. It's so sticky. Okay. Table for 2, please. Also, I need to get rid of Caleb, because we already have enough vampires.
Yes. So,
Okay, thank you. About time. Jeez. It's not even that many people in here. Aw, this is like their first official date. Well, not between them, but on stream. Okay. Definitely do some boba. Honestly, guys, how many of you guys are fans of boba? Because me personally, I don't like boba. Because I kind of have a thing where I don't like eating or drinking things that get in the way, if that makes sense. That's one of the main reasons why I don't like eating crab or lobsters. Because you have to do all the cracking and all like the sucking and stuff like that. And I'm like, if I have to do all that, then what's the purpose of eating, you know? That's not eating, that's work. I just can't get into it. What would Don eat? Honestly, I feel like he's the type of person that would come to this restaurant and order the chicken tenders or the chicken wings or something. Which, to be fair, some Asian restaurants do have really good chicken wings, especially if it's a Korean place. Korean fried chicken, top notch. But we don't have anything like that. So maybe he'd just do beef ramen. There we go. Looks so full of life and character, I'm jealous. Why couldn't EA give us this type of city feel? Exactly. That's what we should have got with City Living. And I'm still holding out that if we do get more packs, which we are, because that leak, I want another city world. Love boba tea. Down bad. I love boba tea. Everyone loves boba. I like the boba balls, but not the drink itself. That's the part I hate the most about the drink, the boba balls. It's just, and then also, I guess I'm just not a fan of like jelly either. So to have it in a drink, it just makes me very annoyed. It was so fun watching you build Little East Asia. It's what got me hooked. Me too, honestly. I think Little East Asia was like the turning point where we all went, okay, wait, I see the vision. I see where we're going. Want to practice making babies. Okay, first of all, Don, you know we had this conversation before. I'm not ready for this. Secondly, you haven't spoken to me in like 2 weeks. So the fact that you're even asking me this is kind of pissing me off. So we're gonna say no. And actually, maybe call him out for that. Do something mean. Let's argue. Yeah, ask what his problem is. Like, what is up with you? It took me forever to get you to answer my phone calls, and now all of a sudden, you're asking me to get busy in a sushi restaurant. Oh! Just let me stew in my bitterness in peace. Some things are hard to forget. Like what? Okay. I guess that's fine, Don. That's fine. Sure, whatever. You know, actually, I think my mom's calling. I think she wants me to go home because the refrigerator is broken, so I gotta go fix that. I'll talk to you later, okay? No, don't compliment him. He's being mean. Go home. We're storming out. Eh. This date is over.
Tranquil, hibby chib.
And now you can go home.
Fredishay.
Because what the heck? He's like, do you need a ride home? She's like, no, I'm fine. I know how to get back. It's okay. I promise I'm okay. And it's the fact that he didn't even, like, try to convince her. He's like, okay, whatever. Cassandra, I need you to stand up for yourself. You don't deserve this. You don't deserve this one bit. And now she's lost. She doesn't even know how to get back. She lied. Sushi got him in the mood, I guess. But he didn't even like sushi. It's crazy. Okay, let me help you out, because I don't think you're going to reach the bathroom in time. I wish she was a bit more upset. Because I feel like she would start crying. Because the fact that he tried to turn that around on her. Some things are hard to forgive and forget. She didn't even do anything. Like, literally. Oh. She doesn't even find him attractive. But anyway, he proposed to her. And he has the nerve to be upset, needing space. Cassandra has been moving way too fast. Dawn needs some space. Crazy. Absolute nonsense. I don't know. Maybe go eat some ice cream. I feel like that's something that will make you feel better. Do we have a fridge? No. I didn't give them a fridge. Okay, that's kind of awkward. Let me do that for you. Oh yeah, I forgot, Victoria. It's kind of late for you. But yeah, I don't think we're getting bans again. That's why she thinks he's uggo. Beam him up the belloway. Yeah, we might have to call him Mama to get some magic, make some magic happen. Call out her alien friends or something, because he's doing way too much. What kind of fridge? It's kind of crazy. I thought I put a fridge in here. feel like they would have something like this, but it doesn't really fit in this kitchen, unfortunately. I could probably put it over here, but I think it looks weird to just be sitting over there by itself. So maybe I'll put it over here. I'm gonna have to reconfigure this kitchen. That'll do for now, though. Is Don involved with the mob somehow? Who isn't involved with the mob? Who isn't? But yes, Don is involved. Well, kind of. His dad is involved with the mob. His dad is kind of like a capo, I guess you can say, in the mob. He's pretty high up. And I can explain a little bit more of that later. But yeah, they're involved with the family. Do we have ice cream over here? We have yogurt. Maybe we can do that. We'll eat some yogurt. Cry out or eat your feelings. That's what the saying is. Oh, she can't go to the fridge. But we were talking about this a few streams ago. I think it was Pisces, actually, when we were talking about... Don't mind that picture up there, by the way. We were talking about who Cassandra is when it comes to the save. And we feel like she's someone who's very insecure, especially with a mother like Bella. Because Bella is someone that everyone loves and everyone wants to be. Cassandra included. She's a part of that crowd. So she's already had like a hard time, I guess, kind of viewing herself in a positive manner and not comparing herself so much to her mother. And so for someone like Dawn to give her attention, that's really big for her, because even though she doesn't find him attractive right now, Dawn is pretty attractive to everyone else. Like, everyone thinks he's hot. A lot of girls are after him. So for him to pick her... Okay, she can't go there. That's fine. But yeah, for him to pick her, to propose to her, to choose her as the one, that means a lot to her. That means a lot to her self-esteem. So whenever Don acts the way he does, like he did today, that's a really big blow to her. And it makes her feel kind of worthless, to be honest. So I think she would be very upset about what just happened. Even though she's smiling. But yeah, as far as Don's side of things, honestly, when it comes to Scuff New York streams, I want to do something like this a bit more. Hopefully I'll become a bit more polished, because this is kind of my first time, I guess, doing this type of thing with this save. So hopefully it becomes a bit smoother, less awkward. But yeah, I kind of want to start playing through some of the, I guess, extra families to kind of build out their lore that way, so you guys have a better understanding of the Sims in the save versus me just kind of speed running, connecting everything. And that way, when the save is finished and we actually play with our main character and play out the story that I have in mind, you'll have an idea of all the other Sims in here. That's the idea. That's the plan. But anyway, it is currently 8:39, and I think we're going to go ahead and have that meeting with our crew. So what I'm going to do, let me set their location for now. I'm going to make it the Iceberg Lounge. Where's my Shuno? And we're going to go gather there and discuss some family business. Yes, Cassandra, my Kylie Jenner. I think we'll be getting banned soon. Maybe hint. So many hints. But I feel like there's been hints for the past 10 years. Kind of the same with Cars and Fairies, even though it's kind of a joke at this point. So I don't know. It's kind of crazy that we haven't gotten any bans, or at the very least that we haven't gotten any new instruments. Because you would think by now we would have a drum set and we would have an electric guitar. We don't have an electric guitar. We just have acoustic guitars. It's kind of crazy. Oh gosh, so many people here. Okay, okay. I feel like I was about to do something, but I forgot.
Boy.
Wait, they didn't change into their cute outfits. Oh, that's so annoying. Or maybe, did I not save it? We have electric guitars? No? The werewolves one? Oh, I don't have werewolves, so maybe that's why. The bunny one? Is the bunny one a guitar? Maybe. I don't know. They had the correct reaction when seeing a mob boss. Because even though Mortimer, he's kind of goofy, people still fear him. Because, I mean, if you hear someone's in the mob and they're the boss, like in charge of everyone, that's still kind of scary, even if they're not that good at their job. But yeah, look at this outfit. I had put them in this, and they didn't change into it. I wanted us to walk in all together, looking pretty cool. Do you guys have that issue too? Where if you dress up clubs, they just don't change into their outfits? They used to do it automatically, but I feel like nowadays they don't. A lot of things in this game are getting broken. It's making me very upset. It's making me and my homegirls very upset. But I guess it's whatever. Also, let me turn back on the headline effects. Or what if I try again? Let me end it. Start the gathering. Oh, Agnes left. Okay, wait. We're all here. We're all here. It's not really a place for us to sit, though. Because there's 6 of us. Well, 5. Because he's the bodyguard. He doesn't really need to sit. Add them a little table over here. But yeah, while we're here, let me give you a little quick overview, just in case you haven't seen it before. But this is the Iceberg Lounge. It was inspired by the Iceberg Lounge from Batman, specifically Batman Arkham series, those video games. So I wanted like a cool little lounge in the city where a lot of the rich people go to. And it came out okay. It's kind of hard to build this way because, as you guys know, we don't really have the tools. So it took a lot of jerry-rigging and it looks a bit awkward in places. But for the most part, I think it looks pretty nice. And the lighting's very cool too. Turn off the grid. But yeah, here's our little lounge. I really wanted to have a VIP section. We have the section over here, but it's kind of small. Or actually, maybe we'll just have the meeting up here. We might do that. Okay, let me fix that real quick. Because at first I was going to have them sit downstairs, but that doesn't really make any sense, especially since they're discussing pretty sensitive information. This is mafia business. So you don't want too many people listening in. Especially if it's the ops, as the kids say. So let me fix them a little spot over here. If they're in there every day, they will wear club fits. Oh, that's true. That's true. Because I think they came in their outerwear. Oh my gosh, thank you so much. So the game isn't broken. It's just me. I didn't know what I was talking about. What kind of table do I put down here? I guess I can just go with this one. Does it fit the vibes? Probably not, but it's whatever at this point. This is just a temporary meeting place. Agnes probably hates it here. Maybe these chairs. It's incomplete. The love seat? What? I could have sworn it was fine before. Alright, I'll just throw some over here. Alright, there we go. And let me go ahead and get everyone changed into their outfits then. Because I really want it for the effect. Where's everyone else at? Oh, the principal's here. Honestly, you don't really have to change your outfit because again, you're the bodyguard. So, but where's everyone else at? Oh, Boris is here. Well, we did call him here, so I guess that makes sense. Where's everyone else at? Also, this is Don's dad, by the way. Niccolo. I think that's how you pronounce his name. Everyone's leaving. Oh, we didn't start the gathering. Oh my gosh, what is he wearing? Okay, that's fine. We're about to change you. It's okay. No, it's broken. It's definitely broken. Yeah, this game is for sure. It's for sure. It's okay. It's okay. Wait, I got distracted. I like when I have ideas, but then it requires effort to execute said ideas. I don't have to change everyone into their outfits, but I really want to. Or actually, okay, wait. Just to avoid all of that, we're gonna do this. I'm just gonna set it as their outerwear too. It's broken in my game. That sucks. The other day I was thinking that a Gotham City save made by you would be so cool. Honestly, that would be amazing. And please don't say that anymore because I'm gonna be honest, guys. I'm already working on another save file. And I don't need to work on any more. Wait a minute, you can't copy the outfit over here. Okay, never mind then. I was gonna copy it to this one, but you can't do that. But yeah, at the moment, I'm pretty sure I'm working on about 5 save files, and I need to stop. I need to stop because it comes to a point where it's just too much. It's just too much. And I'm the type of person that, as you can see here, I just go completely overboard when it comes to save files. It's a terrible, terrible thing, and I hate it. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Okay, but yeah, let's try this again. Get everyone dressed into their outfits, and let's have a meeting. Okay, there we go. Frank, do you have your outfit on? He's not even over here. Oh gosh, why is the game this way? Please. I just want them to talk. I literally just want them to sit down and talk about the casino. And then we can move on with our lives. Okay. Do we need Agnes to show up? Okay, Boris is here. Honestly, I wasn't gonna have Boris come, but I forgot I already put him in the club, so it's fine. He can be here to like meet the family, and they can kind of feel him out. Because all Mortimer really told them was like, hey, I kind of have a business opportunity for us, and I think it'll be good. I think it'll be good for the family. You know, give us a bit of an edge when it comes to some of the other groups in the city. And they're like, okay, Mortimer, sure, whatever you say. Because again, not a lot of people have faith in Mortimer. Also, I don't know why I'm trying to change his outfit through MC Command Center when I can just do this. So yeah, they don't really know much about Boris. Bruh. No, it's bad. I'm bad. It's bad. I'm sorry. What number is this? 4 million something something something. Save file addiction. Veer, hello, hello. And yes, it is a save file addiction. Honestly, guys, it's getting really bad. It's getting super bad. But it's so fun. It's so fun making save files. But I have to stop because I want to actually be able to play in those saves. Okay, Agnes is coming over. Yes, please, everyone come over so we can get started. It's like, okay, guys, we're almost ready. We're just waiting on Agnes. Waiting on Agnes. Okay, there she is. Fashion. That makes sense, but also it's kind of annoying that you have to go through that. Noted, noted. But now everyone is here, so let's have a seat, please. And then I can make some introductions. You can't come up here. Oh my gosh. Oh, okay, wait, I forgot. Oh my gosh, guys, I'm so sorry. I forgot this was here. Also, W song, by the way. I appreciate you guys for sitting through this. You could possibly be doing something else. Or watching someone else. So I appreciate you that you stopped by. Also, let's get rid of this. This is a learning experience for me. I'm still figuring out my way. Learning the ropes, all that stuff. But yes, let's finally go and have our meeting. Look at them. They all look so cool. Okay. We're just waiting on everyone else. It's like Agnes, Nicolo. I need to figure out how to pronounce his name.
Ugh, Pelnoy.
Who else are we waiting on? Are they even coming? Are they here? Wow. Everyone else left. Okay, that's fine. Honestly, this kind of goes with the story. It's fine, it's fine.
Philbar.
Ah, Makosa.
Ah,
Right, let's have us a deep conversation so we can actually talk about this.
Zalgala. Quexy.
Squarble Tarbahay.
It's like I'm telling you, Agnes, this is actually a really good deal. The Simkuza, they're
That's
closing
not-
in on the nightlife. There's not going to be any other areas where we can squeeze in and get our own cut. We have to move fast. This guy is providing us with basically a done and ready casino. It's like brand new. All we have to do, infuse some cash, and we're set.
You're in a
I think it's a good move for us.
Goya. The Bay.
She's like, Mortimer, I don't know. You know, only the worst of the worst go to places like casinos. Is this really something we want to get involved in?
Sibbler. Oh. Dag dag.
He's like, do you mind? She's like, oh, we're just checking to see if you guys are okay. If you want any drinks or anything like that. He's like, I think we're good for now. Thank you.
Nitva Payfin. Skuma Plonai. Nilzio.
Purple Purpana.
But yeah, I think this is good for us, guys. We gotta move, and we gotta move now.
Follow for Doi.
So how do we go about it?
Shalbo. Barlini Yorid.
She did sound very unenthusiastic.
Oh, Lonka.
Risla Kumbar. Sanzibe to Wabe. Clevitate.
Kempel Veruda. Loy Sawata.
Sawata New
Lumbik Kenda.
Alright, let's see. Agnes, she doesn't really look that sure. And like you said, she wasn't really happy to be here. But honestly, when it comes to Agnes, in her head, deep down, she knows. She knows that there's a high % chance that this whole thing will blow up in Mortimer's face. And part of her is kind of sad because her father was someone really important in this, not the Simkusa, in Casa Simstra back in the day. So she doesn't want to see it fail. She doesn't want to see the family lose out on anything. But at the same time, she's supposed to be where Mortimer is at. She was supposed to be the one to take over as the boss. But as you guys know, a lot of men don't like women. They don't like women. They don't think they can hold power. And that was the case for Agnes. So now she is just the right-hand woman to Mortimer instead of the big boss. And a large part of her really resents that. So even though she's like, this is a terrible idea, she's probably going to go along with it. Because at the end of the day, she wants Mortimer to fail. She wants him to make an embarrassment of himself so people will maybe finally accept that she is the right woman for the job. And then Nicolo over here, he's just trying to get into Mortimer's good graces because he wants to move up. He wants to get a higher position for himself. And so he's just kind of a yes man. He's just like, yeah, sure, whatever. That sounds good. Sounds amazing. So yeah, sounds like we got ourselves a casino, I guess. I'll let everyone else know. I'll send it in a little email and I'll call Boris. I'll call him tomorrow since it's almost 1 a.m. and we can make a deal. She's like, yeah, whatever. Okay. Alright, good meeting everyone.
Neebs, Ulcha, Philbar, oh, Bouchard, Clark.
Let's end this on a handshake. I think this will be good for us. I promise. It's like, alright, whatever you say, boss. I don't know. I want to say I believe in Mortimer, but honestly, I think everyone has a point. He's just not ready for this. Especially with the storm brewing. Because, guys, I'm going to be honest. The stuff I have planned for this save, story-wise, it's about to get real nasty. And I don't think Mortimer is prepared for what's to come. He doesn't even have the full support of his own organization. He knows it too. That's why he's so sad looking. It's like, I'm trying my best. I'm trying my hardest. Also, Frowny Brownies, thank you for the follow. I appreciate you. Again, shout out to everyone for the follows. Sorry if I'm slacking, but I appreciate you. Thank you so much. You got this, Morty? You think he has it? Because honestly, I'm going to take the, what is it called? I'm going to take the over on that, if that's the correct term. I don't know, Mortimer. Maybe he'll prove us all wrong in the end. But right now, the odds are kind of stacked against you. That's more like it. That's more like it. I think he's feeling really stressed. So what we're going to do, let's go into a safe space. Work on our craft. Also, the song is very fitting for him. I'm so tired, but I can't stop watching. What sorcery is this? I guess I'm just that captivating. My bad. I can't help it.
New Yap. Suna.
Mortimer's tired too. Let's knit a beanie. Yeah, this is like a safe space. We made this for him. I guess kind of like a well, not a panic room. Or maybe it is. Where he comes to de-stress. After a long day of being a mobster. He's like, gosh, Dad, if you can hear me, I'm trying so hard. I'm trying so hard to be the mobster that you raised me to be. But I don't know if I can do it. I don't have anyone's support. No one's listening to me. They're all counting on my downfall. I don't know what to do. I need your guidance. But Mortimer, this is all on you. You have to man up. You have to take control of the situation. No one can help you. Who's the crow? Bella's the rose now. I think the crow is Mortimer because, I don't know, I just felt like... I feel like the crow maybe suits him, but yeah. He's the crow, Boris is the bear, and Bella is the rose. And she's the rose in the sense that she's very beautiful. And I feel like if that's your first interaction with Bella, as it was for Boris, or it would have been if she would have went to the meeting, a lot of people think, oh, she's just this very beautiful, like, arm candy that Mortimer is married to. But just like a rose, she has thorns. And people that are familiar with the family, they know how far Bella's influence stretches when it comes to Mortimer. And that also has to contribute to why people don't really respect Mortimer, because they know Bella is usually the one in his ear kind of directing him where to go. So yeah, that's kind of the where those nicknames come in. Billie Holiday makes this a W stream for me. Very true, very true. Can never go wrong with Billie Holiday. It's either knitting or therapy. Maybe he has panic attacks. I can believe that. I can believe that. Morty having a Simba moment while knitting. Look, he's better now. Oh. Oh, wait, I didn't set everyone's bed, so that's why he's in here. Michael. Get out. Everyone's in the wrong bed. Okay. So yeah. We got it settled in. They're gonna buy the casino. And I think I'm gonna have them buy it as an illegal casino. That's kind of where I'm leaning towards, because I think that'll be really fun. Because I'm hoping with the save, I want to get more into the gang gameplay. Because usually when I play with gangs, it's usually as just like a regular drug dealer. I've never really played around as the boss of everything. Also, he has to pee. So I think that's what's going to be our move. He's not asleep. Okay. But yeah, I think that's pretty much it for setting up the casino and stuff. I think I got where I want to when it comes to that. So now, what I might do for the rest of this stream, I think I might do a little bit of building or working on their headquarters. And yeah, after that, I might call it. Or actually, I don't know. It depends on how I feel. This was so new for me, guys. It's so draining. I was so anxious the whole time. But I'm glad you stuck around. I'm glad you found it okay. And hopefully you didn't find it too cringe. But if you did, that's understandable. I do want to see the gameplay with an illegal casino. I have that mod, but I've never really set things up for it. Yeah, same. I've played around with it set as a regular casino, but the illegal version just sounds so interesting to me. So I think that's what we're going to do. And luckily with that, we can still have Boris involved because you have to hire a casino boss. So Boris would be our casino boss. And that plays into the storyline of, I don't know, maybe they know to keep an eye out on him and that he's trying to screw them over by sticking them with this dump of a casino. I say dump, but honestly, I think it looks pretty good. But dump a casino, and by that I mean it probably comes with a lot of issues that are kind of lying under the surface that's not really that apparent to the naked eye. So hiring him as the casino boss, he's forced to actually run the casino still, and if he's short on the money that they're supposed to make, we can send people after him to beat him up. So that can be pretty funny. Well, at least I think. So yeah, we'll definitely go with that. Great job. You did really well and it was super fun to watch. Really? Thanks, guys. Thanks. I appreciate it. W Gameplay Stream. Thank you so much. Also, thanks for the follow, Strange Sims Fiction. I really appreciate you guys saying that. Like I said, I hope this is something I can become better at in the future, especially since I want to start doing more gameplay. I mean, I do the Bustin' Out challenge over on YouTube. And I don't know, that one, it just feels like me playing The Sims. But this, Scuff New York is different though. Because like I said, I have a whole story written out. So I'm kind of playing towards something. if you know what I mean. So it's kind of hard, or at least it feels to me a bit hard to do this type of stream, if that makes sense. Hopefully, I don't know. But I'm glad it was enjoyable for the most part. But yeah, hopefully it'll be better in the future. I think next stream, well, actually, I don't know. It depends. We might have our Pisces stream next week. If you guys don't know what Pisces stream is, basically, I don't know if you noticed the wonderful human being in the chat named Pisces Trait. They created some townies for me for this save. Also, let that be a reminder to make some townies, please, and send them my way. Because I don't want to make any more townies. I'm tired. But yeah, they sent a bunch of townies, and we're going to go explore them on stream next week. And possibly get them set up and stuff. So I think it'll be fun. So that's probably what we'll do next week. And I don't know. Maybe we'll have another like random Scuff New York save. And in that save, who do we explore next? I don't know. Also, I'm trying to figure out the layout for this. Because this is going to be the Casa Simstra HQ. The local La Casa Simstra headquarters. Okay, I can't read. The front of this venue operates as a bar, but in the back rooms, this notorious crime organization deals with their shady ongoings. Okay, that's perfect. Perfect. Because originally I had this just built as a lounge, and we could still kind of do that. So I think I'll split it up this way. And we'll have the bar over here, and we'll have like a little stage area over here maybe. I like the idea of that. Let me catch up. The streams are so great to unwind after my workday. I'm glad. Is there a way to tell what CC we already have on a sim? Is this something BE does? Oh, I think you can use the trait importer. That should like give you a list. It's me on the gallery running right into your builds. Aw, that's kind of funny. Hopefully they look nice. If not, you don't have to tell me. It's fine. What kind of townies do you need? I need everything. Okay, here's kind of like a straight list. So we need Sims that are exotic dancers. We need gang members. I think we have enough for La Casa Simstra, but if you want to submit townies for those, that is fine. But we need people for the Simkuza. We need people for the Newcrest Thugs, 13th Street Gang. We need cops. We need regular townies. And we need people that work in the politician career, because that's something I need to work on next. I need to go ahead and get Victor Fang and his family set up. Because I have this whole story. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys why I start planning out this. So for Victor Fang's story, he's currently the mayor of Bridgeport, which is the city. And he recently beat Raj from City Living, because he was the mayor before. But, okay, not to trigger anyone, but I feel like it was low-key like a Donald Trump situation with how he won. So, yeah, I want to go ahead and start setting up everything for that. But in short, we need a lot of townies. Like, a lot of townies. Oh, we also need Sims that are possibly beauticians, maybe? Yeah. We need a lot of townies, guys. So send them in. CC, no CC, kids, teens, older people. Need everything. What kind of bar would a mafia run? Would it be kind of like a speakeasy? Should we go for those vibes? I'm trying to remember what a speakeasy even looks like. I feel like it would be dark paneling. I guess I have to make more townies because you say it like I really made more than 4.5. Yes, please make more townies. Please, I beg. I beg. They are amazing. I downloaded so many. Oh, I appreciate you. I'm glad you like them. Unfortunately, I'm playing on offline at the moment, so I probably won't be able to upload any more builds for the time being because, guys, I'm not gonna update my game. I refuse to. It's too scary out there. But I'm glad you're enjoying the ones that are up there now. I like to think of myself as a pretty decent builder. You know who has amazing CC-free townies? You're right, you're right. Tiny coffee cups. They do be popping off. Like I said, I was watching their stream the other day. I was like, wow. Also, that lip thing that you do, that's pretty crazy. And I mean in a good way. Your mind, iconic. Okay, but really, how do I go about doing this? Is this giving speakeasy right now? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe this is how the Casa Semstra got their start. They start off as like a little prohibition bar. Yeah, that's the word I'm looking for. Prohibition bar. And then from there, they grew into something very powerful. Sigh, let me go open my game because you just gave me an idea. Is that half the baby? Question, because I have been playing at Smoke Inc. a bit, what about fashion industry people? Yeah, I think so. I'm trying to think who I have at Smoke Inc. We have our like Anna Wintour sim. We have that girl that's dating that guy that owns the hot dog stand. We have our Carrie Bradshaw sim. And we have Victor Fang's daughter. So that's 4 people. So yeah, we could use more people there. I was going to have the Tweebles work there, but I really want them to struggle. So right now they're just working retail jobs. I think that's where the route we're going to take them. Right? It adds so much, even though it's something so small. It really does. I feel like there's a lot of things you can do when you don't have CC to still make your Sims interesting. So that and like the little necklines that you gave them. Amazing, amazing. You really got to be creative in this game. But when you take that risk, that opportunity, it definitely pays off. It's kind of funny because earlier I was talking about how I kind of am just into gameplay and stuff. But now that I'm in build mode, I feel like I'm in my element again. Things are starting to feel normal. I want to have some type of covered curtains over this window. A bit of privacy. But I can't find the right ones. Called a message. Misogyny. Got called out, Victoria. No, it's fine. I just finished catching up on Redwood before clicking over to the stream. W catch up. Wait, also, that gives me a question. Because as I mentioned, I recently got into your content, Tiny Coffee Cups. So where would you suggest I start off when it comes to Redwood? is there a recap video? If not, I can definitely binge, but I feel like you and Veer, you guys have a lot, and I want to get caught up, but also I'm very intimidated. I'm very intimidated. Because I'm the type, I just get intimidated by everything. So it's not you guys, it's me. Maybe these curtains. Something like this. Oh my gosh, I need to really get a mouse pad and stop using a book. It's too much of a struggle. What is the name of Jimmy Olsen guy again? We're actually going for more like a Peter Parker guy. And his name is Andy Atkinson. That's his name. Oh wait, also if you want to create the Mary Jane, or actually I don't know, Gwen Stacy, whatever you prefer, to Peter Parker, someone can do that too. I was just gonna pull a sim that I had already made before, but it might be kind of fun to have someone else do it. Maybe we can have a Gwen Stacy off. Submit your best Gwen Stacy's, and we'll take a look next stream. I think I like this idea. This is a stream-only event. We'll call it the Gwen Stacy off. The best one gets to date Andy Atkinson and try to take down the Simkuza. Because she's going to work at Victor Fing's mayoral offices. She's a part of his campaign, but low-key, she has a feeling that he's somehow involved in crime. So maybe she's kind of like a double agent. Yeah, I like that. But where do we put the stage? Maybe over in the corner. I want to make him a bimbo girlfriend, like from the Superman movie. Oh, you wanted to go that route. Should we make a Jimmy Olsen sim then? Because we can. We do need more people at the news offices too. So there's definitely room for him. And then you can make him, a bimbo girlfriend. There are season 1 recap and season 2 I can for sure do. Oh, you don't have to do season 2. I'll catch up on season 1 and then I'll binge watch season 2. But I really want to get into it. Because like I said earlier, it's just crazy how like passionate you are about your saves. To the point where like I was watching it the other day, especially the BRB screen. I was like, wow. I felt like that Martin Scorsese meme. It's like, this is cinema. That's how I felt watching that. Super inspiring. You need to call the Academy. Tell them to send you your Oscar immediately. I think this is a nice stage. We don't need anything too big because I want to keep it kind of intimate. So what I'm thinking right now, we're going to have a little stage for performers. We have our tables dotted around. They're going to be pretty crowded and close. And then over here is where we have our bar area. And that should take up a decent amount of space. So yeah, those are the vibes that I'm feeling right now when it comes to this. Not it. I'm not participating. Why not? That'd be fun. Wasn't there a Clark character with a roommate? Yeah, you got it. Mark Bent. We had Mark Bent and Kurt Creamer. I love them so much. But yeah, we have them. The Creamster. The Creammeister. However you want to call him. See, guys, this is so fun. All the Sims we created, and we can just look back on them all. That's why I really, really, really need to finish that dossier. I was almost done, but then I made the stupid decision to add more Sims. So now I have to finish those entries first before I can share it. I can see his dirty sweater in my head. What do you mean, his dirty sweater? He has on a dirty sweater. It was a really crazy name. It was, but I think it was fitting. Wait, you know, I think what topped that though? Don't we have like Timothy Chalamet? Or I can't remember what his name was. Actually, I can check real quick. Now that was a pretty good name. Crazy, but in a good way. Wait a minute. I might have made a mistake. Okay, never mind. I thought the game was about to crash. Oh wait, no, that's not him. Someone else. I was just curious who he was. Oh yeah, we have this guy too. They don't show his name though. It was Musty something. Oh yeah. I forgot we named him Alon Musty. Wow, we're so creative. We're so creative over here. Amazing. And his, yeah, it was Timothy Chalamet. Amazing, amazing. I love all of that. What inspires your builds? We have Kurt Creamer. The icon, the legend of Little East Asia. And what inspires my builds? I guess nowadays I feel like it's movies that inspire my builds. Because I've been watching a lot of movies lately. I've been trying to get back into that. And so a lot of the times I'm kind of inspired by the atmosphere and environment in those movies. But usually I'll just have an idea pop up in my head and I'll just go on Pinterest and try to find something in real life. And I'll build off of that. Because I'm not at the point where I can just create a build in my head and build it. I have to actually pull up inspo images. I wish I was that talented. I'm not there yet. Okay, I like this, but I wish the curtains would go further. So maybe I'll just layer them a bit. Oh, we have way too much power naming them. But that's the fun part about it. All the crazy names we can think of. Timothy, I just had to bring up Club Chalamet. That part was on me though, because I think when we started that stream, I was like, I want to create a Club Chalamet type sim. And I didn't think they were that crazy at first, but then when you explained it to me, I was like, oh, they're that type of fanatic. A face that only a mother could love. Nice job. Also, I will not participate solely because I don't have the time. I'm working until I go to Germany. I don't have a single day off. And I still gotta film content and work on my videos and TikToks and getting all my TikToks on YouTube for someone, which I appreciate, by the way. I appreciate you, Pisces, and completely understandable. You're a very, very busy woman. Also, you're going to Germany? I thought you were going to, what was it? Greenland? I don't know. I just say you're very busy, which I can respect. I hate how the piano doesn't actually sit up here. Platforms are so annoying. Hopefully it's not sticking out on the other side. Okay, it kind of is, but it's fine. I can fix that later. Also, my grandparents are currently watching football, so if you hear people yelling, it's probably them. What screams beast? Well, not bistro. We're making a like a lounge slash bar slash speakeasy. I guess these type of tables. Oh my gosh! Wait a minute. I forgot. I was planning on eating some pho, but it's already 9 o'clock. Okay, maybe I'll be fine. I can eat some after stream. It won't be too late. Wait, now I have to ask. There's no one in chat that like hates pho, right? Because honestly, you guys have a lot of weird food opinions. But I think I really have to draw the line if there's anyone in here that hates pho. Like, I actually might have to ban you if that's the case. Yeah, I'm going to Germany to visit my uncle. He's woken up, staying like 2 weeks in Germany. Oh, that's good. Making a pit stop in Harlem to see my bestie. Going to Paris to see one of my TikTok moots. Might crash Victoria's. Then I'm off to Iceland for like 4 days. Then I go home, immediately have to go to an island for 2 weeks for work. Wow. Honestly, Pisces, your life, I wish I could have it. Definitely sounds tiring, but at the same time, I feel like that's something you'll look back on and you won't regret. I was trying to find some chairs. Something that fits the vibes. You saying I can fix that made me think of holes. I never had. Oh my gosh. How have you guys never had pho? Well, actually, I can't say that because I didn't have pho until I went to Korea. So I was pretty much a grown woman the first time I had pho. Okay, but with that being said, I'm gonna need you guys to do me a favor and go to Google or whatever search engine you use. I need you to type in PHO near me, hit search, look at the reviews, make sure it's at least like a 3.5 or higher, and then go there and ask for pho. And then report back and tell me how it tastes. Like, pho is literally one of my favorite dishes of all time. It seems like a simple dish, but at the same time, it's so, I don't know, it's so good. It's so good. Especially when you add chili. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's so good. It's so good. I'm still struggling to pick out a chair. Maybe we'll just go with these. I do indeed lurk. You've never tried it either? Okay, yeah. You guys need to go try that immediately. You hate mango, but draw... Okay, but I feel like mango is pretty reasonable, okay? Give me one good reason why it's crazy to hate mango. One good reason. You can't, because it's pretty logical for someone to hate mango. It's just not a good fruit, and I stand by that. It doesn't taste good in its original form. It doesn't taste good in a smoothie. It definitely doesn't taste good in mango sticky rice. I'm sorry to people that are a fan of mango sticky rice. I'm sorry to, I don't know, anyone, but it's just not it. The only time I like mango is when it's freeze dried in like those little chips. Oh, it's time for Victoria to go to bed. Not liking pho is more reasonable than disliking boba, in my opinion. I don't think so. Because pho is literally like, it's just clear broth and noodles. Boba is just, it's like jellies. It's a bit more complex, so I feel like it makes sense to hate boba over hating pho. I don't know which to get. Just go in and be like, I want some pho. They'll know what to do. Or tell them it's your first time. They'll hook you up. Trust me, trust me. And then you won't regret it. Unless you go to a really crappy place, then you might regret it. You're talking crazy, so clearly it's bedtime. It's true, the authentic cultural spots are around a 3.5 star and bad customer service. Yeah, that's true, that's true. I feel like those type of spots and the mom and pop shops and a Popeyes is where you can get away with kind of like low stars and bad reviews. One of my closest friends is half Vietnamese and she has never taken me to get any, but tells me when she's had it. You gotta get on her for that. Tag along with her next time. I'm telling you guys, you won't regret it. You won't regret it. 10 out of 10 food. You'll never look back. 2 words, Vero Mango. I have no idea what that means. Oh, we're starting a war with food again. It's the only way. That's all we do in this chat. We come up with crazy names and we argue over food. I'm still trying to find some good instant pho. I found some. It's pretty solid. It's not like the best, but it gets the job done. But unfortunately, I don't think you guys would have that because I have it at my local food line, which is definitely not a major supermarket chain. So I highly doubt they would offer that brand outside of my town. But it is really good. Well, not really good, but it's good for instant pho, I feel like. I'm currently in my ramen renaissance. Ooh, it's a good renaissance to be in. Ramen is a good food too. You gotta eat it in moderation though. Don't be like me and eat it every day for 3 months straight. Because not only is it not healthy, but you'll just get sick of it and won't to eat ramen again. Maybe I put this in here. Oh, wait, actually, we can have like a little coat area, I guess, over here. Yeah. I eat pho probably at least twice a week in the winter. I eat pho about twice a week right now. Because unfortunately, I live in a household where people just don't eat meals anymore. Like, literally, no one cooks dinner except me. And groceries are expensive, so most of the time I just eat noodles. But there's nothing wrong with that. Vera mango are my favorite childhood candy. I'm pretty sure they're from Mexico. They're lit, like, they're like just a mango lollipop dipped in chili powder. Gotcha. Also, good night, Victoria. I appreciate you for hanging out so long. I know it's pretty late for you. Hope you have a good night's sleep. And hopefully I see you next time. That would be nice, but it's a bit too fancy. I guess we'll just go with these, the red roses. Very nice. I don't know, even though this is supposed to be a bar, it feels very romantic. Honestly, maybe that makes sense. I'm not mad at those vibes. Not mad at all. It's a speakeasy, so I think that makes sense. Yeah, I think it does too. It's just, I wasn't expecting to go this route. But to be fair, I don't really know what I was expecting when I started working on this. I have another question as I sit in CAS. Scuff New York has the private school. Oh man, I forgot we have to build that. But yes, it's supposed to have a private school. Do you want teens? Maybe not right now, cause I don't really know how I'm gonna go about doing the private school. Part of me wants to have it be kind of a, I guess like a special high school. So like the focus is on the arts. But the other part of me wants to just make it a general private school, if that makes sense. So yeah, once we build it, then we can start speaking teens. But if you happen to make teens and you're like, oh, they should go to the private school, then that's fine. Okay, I will not make any other teens. You can make teens for the generic high school. The people that need friends, you know, that go to public high school. Yeah, I'll use this bar from the bistro kit. Honestly, W kit. It's not bad. Wait a minute, didn't the Sims team release some kits today? So much content in this game. It's honestly kind of crazy. Can we breathe for 1 minute? Oh my gosh, how's Moon? Hello. We were just talking about how we hoped you tried some ramen because you said you would last time. But hello, what save is this for? This is for my Scuff New York save. So as you can see, we are currently in very Scuff New York. But yeah, we're working on the HQ for the Italian Mafia. Also, I almost had a mini panic attack because I realized after the stream I have to upload this VOD to YouTube. And I don't know, guys. Sometimes it feels like YouTube and Twitch are different. What if they tear me alive over there? But maybe it'll be fine. Hopefully. What kind of bar back should we go for? Maybe this one. This one kind of fits. Ooh, it's kind of glitching though. That's disappointing. I fear I have not eaten any yet, my friends. I need you to get on top of that. Then Howl's Moon. Like I said, Shin Ramen. Honestly, Top Ramen. Or as I call it, Oodles and Noodles. For the longest time, I thought that's what it was called. I didn't know it was actually called Top Ramen. Do you guys also call Top Ramen Oodles and Noodles? Or is that just, like, where I'm from that does that? Well, it looks really good. Thank you, thank you. But I call it scuff just to lower people's expectations. I don't want anyone to get too excited when it comes to the save. Or they're like, oh, that doesn't look like New York. Well, I was like, of course, because it's scuffed. That's kind of my strat. I don't mind that light. It's a bit bright though. Probably have to turn that down. I wanted to build a speakeasy for so long, but community lots are so hard for me. What part makes it difficult? I'm curious. Maybe I can lend some advice. We'll go with this for now, I guess. Very sure Oodles and Noodles is a real brand. I usually call everything cup noodles though. Oh, maybe it is, but I remember even like nowadays, like if I tell someone I'm eating noodles, they'll automatically assume I'm eating Top Ramen. So they'll be like, oh, Oodles and Noodles? Or when we go to the store, my mom's like, grab a pack of Oodles and Noodles. We grab Top Ramen. But maybe, yeah, maybe it was a brand, and then my family just started calling everything Oodles and Noodles. Oodles and Noodles. I used to be really picky about those, and I would pick out the little herbs and stuff that were inside. Because it just freaked me out. But honestly, I was just a really picky kid back then. I wouldn't eat spaghetti. I wouldn't eat tacos. There was something else that I didn't eat either. Oh yeah, I used to eat like around the popcorn. Like around the kernel. Because I didn't like actually biting on the kernel. Very, very picky. But now, I eat almost anything. Well, except some stuff, as you guys know. Let me try painting the ceiling. But I don't think we need those mirrors. Now that I look at it. Let me see. Also, I plan to make townies for your save. PogChamp. I finally came up with an idea. Thank you. I appreciate it. Oodles of Noodles is an old name for cup noodles. Oh, okay. Then yeah, that's probably where they got it from. I don't know. I think it's all the open space floor plan, but I struggle building floor plans for houses too. That makes sense. I think what would help is just looking up for pre-existing floor plans, and then you just keep building and practicing. Because I say this all the time, but when it comes to building in The Sims, you just really got to give yourself time and learning how scale works in this game. Because that's what throws a lot of people off. You'll see people, especially me, like back in the day, when I was first getting into building at like 5 years old, because that's when I started playing the game. I would build houses like this. And then there'd be like one room over here and one room over here. And people still do that now. Even at like 20 or 30 or whatever it may be. It's because people just don't really understand how scaling works. So you just kind of got to practice until you start getting the hang of everything. Wait, why did you guys do that reaction? What's with that fish from SpongeBob face? What did I say? Oh? Leave it like that? Like this? Okay. Leave it, leave it, leave it. Okay, there we go. That could be kind of cool. Mine was for eating the popcorn. Yeah, my family, they always love to repeat the story. And I'm only telling you because, guys, just keep in mind that I have changed, okay? When I did that back in the day, it's because I was a little kid. And little kids, as you know, they do crazy stuff. But yeah, my family loves to tell the story of how whenever like someone would pop popcorn and I would eat some, they would stick their hand in it. Okay, and it's kind of gross. They would stick their hand in like the bowl and it would come out wet, like popcorn stuck to their fingers. Because apparently I had this thing where I would say, "Oh, I don't like the bones in the popcorn." So I would eat around it and like spit it out. But like I said, I was a kid, okay? So before you come at me, just realize I didn't know any better. And I was afraid of choking. Which I think is a pretty valid excuse. Those faces are taking me out. It's not bad. I feel like oodles of noodles is like how old people, or wait, you didn't say old. How people just call all diapers Pampers, but Pampers is the brand. That's true, that's true. Almost no one can build those really large houses like 64 by 64 because of not understanding scale, also layout. Very true, very true. Once you master scale, building becomes so much easier. I'm sat here blinking. Yeah, kids get passes. Exactly, exactly. Exactly. Now, if I did that now, then yeah, sure. But that was way back then. I'm a changed person. I'm older now. Older and wiser. We could use these. Maybe not. I literally never heard of oodles. Because you don't eat ramen. Well, I don't know. Maybe you still would have heard of them. But oodles and noodles. We always said oodles and noodles. I never said oodles of noodles. But then again, my family just doesn't know how to pronounce stuff. Or they pronounce it weirdly. If you guys haven't noticed. My dad, he would say sausage like sausage. And maybe it's because he's from New York, but also, I don't know. That was my first time hearing someone say it like that. And then my grandmother, she would say electricity, like electricity or something like that. kind of cute. W grandma. She always gets creeped out when I say, oh, I'm about to stream. She's like, who are you even talking to? You just telling me you're talking to random strangers on the internet? I told her one day I'm going to drag her up here. She can speak to the people. Also, I'm trying to find that booth from the bistro kit, but I can't remember where it's at. I could search by packs, but I really don't want to. I guess I will. Glad to know you don't have that habit still. Yeah, it's in the past. I only know that orange pack, and I can't even think of that name. That's what Top Ramen is. I think it's the orange one. But actually, I don't know. There's a lot of noodle brands out there. There we go. I like that kind of tucked in the corner. Oh, but we have these too. Okay, wait a minute. So real because strangers do be strange. That is true, but she says it every time. And I always have to explain it to her. Because you should see the look on her face. I'm like, okay, Grandma, I'm about to stream, so please don't come in the room or interrupt me. She'll just be like, I was about to make the face, but you can't see it. Or actually, wait a minute. I have a solution. Because I got to show you real quick because it's pretty funny. Let me see if I can find it. Yeah, this is the one. Okay, wait, I'm about to show it. I kid you not. This is her exact face whenever I bring up me about to stream. It's this. A combination of these two. Without fail, every time. You're about to stream? Who are you even talking to? Gosh, I love her so much. I love her so much. Never change, Grandma. Wasn't that song Step Brothers? It might have been. I haven't seen Step Brothers in like a million years. So it is possible. I just wouldn't know. It is a very cute and funny interaction. Or a reaction, I meant to say. One day, guys. One day we'll get a grandma stream. Where me and my grandma play The Sims. Also, we'll get an aunt stream one day. Because my aunt, she wants to come up here. And she's a very funny person. Oh, actually, wait a minute. Saturday night, you guys might get a late night stream. Because apparently, someone in our neighborhood, like a family friend, he's throwing a backyard party. And so a lot of my family's coming down. And we're going to go to that. It's from like 7 to 12. So who knows? Maybe after, I'll just be like, okay, everyone, let's go back home and let's all stream together. Because that'll be very funny. Because honestly, I think I have a really funny family. Also a really chaotic family. So I don't know if that's a good idea. I don't know if that's a good idea now that I said it. But if it doesn't get too off the rails, it could be pretty fun. I'm imagining that kid Gavin when he scrunches his face up. Okay. Actually, I don't think I like that. Okay, okay. Not bad so far. Not bad. I'm pretty satisfied with how everything's turning out. So then, what do we do back here? I'm going to make a kitchen, even though we don't really need one. But I think that'd be nice to have for some reason. Because maybe they serve food. So, kitchen, bathroom, and we need, wait, actually, let me put the stairs down first because we need those. I'm really vibing with this music, by the way. No, me too, actually. Me too. It really fits the current vibes. And honestly, it's just easy listening to. Easy listening music at this time of night. Oh my gosh, Nikki, or I didn't call you Nikki. Nicole. Hello, hello. Nicole, you missed out. A lot has happened. We dived into some lore, got some stuff set up. I did a little bit of RP. But welcome in, my friend. Are you still causing chaos with the thorns? Actually, I should probably place this the other way now that I think about it. Yeah, let's go with that. That is nice. Fits perfectly. Okay, so bathroom, kitchen, and then on the top floor, I don't know, should we make the mafia space like its own floor? Or would it be kind of fun? Actually, I'm trying to think, what do they even have in the headquarters? Because I know on this lot specifically, on the Casa Simstra HQ, this is where they launder their money at because they technically own this. Like, this is actually a business, and Sims will come here and drink at the bar. So they have to have an office where they launder their money. Actually, yeah, we'll go with that. So we'll do it on the top floor. We'll give them an office, but then in the kitchen, because you don't really get any functionality from having a kitchen on a bar lot, we can put that where they, you know, cook the goods and package them and all that stuff. Yeah, we'll go with that. That could be pretty fun. I like that idea. You can call me Nikki. Okay, okay. I was deep into my Morgana and Thornton lore. Morgana had a baby and Thornton missed it autonomously. Ooh. It's so crazy how the game just knows what to do sometimes. Perfect, perfect. Hey, this is random, but do you have any celeb crushes, Cool Puppy? That is kind of random, but it's funny. Do I have any celebrity crushes? Honestly, I really don't. Back when I was younger, I had crushes. Like my celebrity crushes back then. I thought Bow Wow was cute. Who else did I think? I had a crush on River Phoenix. Hopefully you guys know who that is. Very talented actor, gone too soon. But yeah, I had a crush on him. I had a crush on that guy from Moonlight. I don't remember his name, but if you've seen the movie before, it's the older version of the main character. He was so attractive, and I wish he was in more stuff. Maybe he is, but I have no idea what. So I can't watch him, but he was like, he was everything. That's all I have to say. She went in labor, he went to work, so yeah, chaos. Cigars! That's true. We need that. We got the bar. We can place down some cigars. A safe? That's very true. But we only have that big one in game right now. Would it be dumb to try to fit that big safe up here, or should I just go CC shopping for a smaller one? Because I can definitely do that. That's a good thing to go look for. Oh, that's his name? Trevante Rhodes? But sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. And if anything, you're probably stepping in on what we have. So you can go kick rocks. That's my husband. Honestly, me too, House Moon. But to be fair, Moonlight in general, that movie was already beautiful. And then you had this man with like his grip. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. If you haven't seen Moonlight, you need to watch it, especially for him. But honestly, it's a good story. You need to watch it for the story, the cinematography, the writing, all of that jazz. But oh, he's just a very beautiful man. Oh wait, and another celebrity crush I have. I don't know if anyone's seen Twin Peaks, and I can't remember the name of her character, but she was the Asian woman that had like moved into town, and she was staying at the hotel, and she had like a thing with the sheriff. Now she was gorgeous. She's up there with like some of the most beautiful people of all time. I had the biggest crush on her. I watched every movie he was in I could find. Okay, then maybe you do. Maybe he is your husband, because I didn't do all that. I should have, and one day I will. Because he was a good actor, too. Kicks a rock and breaks a window. There's some good CC with stacks and piles of cash. Do you have the links, please? Or the name of those CC? Okay, interesting. Putting this in your file, Cool Puppy. Interesting. You asked me a question. I'm just telling the truth. Or maybe I'm speaking too much. Maybe you can't handle the truth. As a few good men would say. I'm learning so much about Cool Puppy this week. Guess there is a lot to learn about me. Like I said before, I'm a person of many layers. Many layers. Okay, so my all-time favorite character was Lafayette from True Blood and also Blanca from Pose. Is it bad that I haven't seen either one of those shows? I've heard they're good though. So I'll take your word for it, Nicole. That those are some elite characters. Also, let me save, because I have not saved. I don't think I saved this entire time. Yes, it's bad, cool puppy. My bad, my bad. They're queens. My bad, my bad. It's just, guys, there's too much stuff to watch. Way too many TV shows, way too many movies. You can't expect me to watch everything. I'll get to it eventually, though. Especially since you guys got so passionate about it. I'll watch it one day. I promise. Maybe we do a little walk-in freezer over here. Kind of like the idea of that. That way we can kind of move everything over to... Maybe, actually. I don't know if we can. I'll fix it later. True Blood is a little racy. Oh, our favorite onion streamer, all the way. W onions. Onions are, I feel like, underrated. Especially charred onions. I don't know how you've never seen True Blood. Isn't that what vampires? To be fair, I don't know. I'm into sci-fi when it comes to books, but when like it comes to TV shows and movies, I don't really watch them that much, or watch that genre that much. Get on that now. Noted, noted. Electra read the mess out of people, and she was so quick to do it. Like, I mean, drag you with these sharp lines. It made her character. Okay, okay. I'll add Pose on the list, too. I'll get there eventually. I still have to finish... What was that show I was watching? Reservoir Dogs. I still have to finish that. And then I also want to rewatch Skins. I don't know if you guys have ever watched Skins. Well, actually, I can't say rewatch because I only watched the 3rd and the 4th season. Or not the 3rd and the 4th season. The 5th and the 6th season. And I watched like half of the 1st season. But I want to rewatch it because I've been getting a lot of Skins content lately that I want to get into. Also, I don't know how to do the floor plan for this because it's too much room up here and we don't really need it all. Maybe we can just build like a little apartment. And then we also have the office on this side. That's kind of what I'm thinking. Or actually... I'll make this entire floor an apartment. And then one of the rooms is the office. Because maybe back in the day when they first opened this bar, someone had to, like, I don't know, sleep here. Because they just couldn't afford to run the bar and have a house at the same time. So, yeah, we'll go with that. So the old bedroom is the office and the rest is like the kitchenette in the living room space. And then this place right here, we're just going to pretend it doesn't exist. I like that idea. Let me see. What did I miss? True Blood isn't sci-fi. Oh, that's what I meant to. Like paranormal, fantasy, stuff like that. I can read it, but I don't know. I just don't really pay attention to it when it comes to movies and TV shows. Skins? Which skins? The UK version. UK version. Because I watched the US version. Because I used to really be into TV shows like that, especially since I was kind of underage. And I felt so cool watching that when my mom wasn't around. But you didn't see season 1? I don't know what happened because I was going to start watching it. I think maybe what happened was I was watching some of season 1 and then the later seasons came out and I just started watching that instead. And then I just never went back. But the first few episodes I did watch, they were very iconic. Very iconic. I always wanted to watch them or watch that. You should. You should. Very iconic show. You can skip season 2. I love Kaya Skodal. I'm not even going to butcher that. But Effie Stoneham is my personal hell. Honestly, I get that. Because I've seen a decent amount of like the second generation. And from the scenes and episodes I did already see, yeah. I get that. But I think I'm going to watch it all the way through. Including like that little mini series they did after. Because that's kind of what got me interested back in Skins. I was listening to the Scouts. Oh my gosh, I cannot speak. I was listening to the soundtrack. I was listening to the soundtrack for, I think it was Skins Fire. And I was like, wow, this sounds really good. Now I want to watch the show. So, yeah. That is what I will be doing. I gotta find the right time, though. So I'm either gonna have to watch it on my laptop in my room. Because Skins is definitely not that type of show that you can watch in, like, the living room. Because even though I'm almost 30, spoiler alert, I guess, or, like, TMI, or whatever you want to call it, I feel very awkward watching stuff like that around my grandparents. Pose was about LGBTQ plus in the 80s in the scene called House. Den Mothers, I believe they're called. They did these shows showing off their outfits. Also, it touches on the AIDS pandemic that rocked the community as well. Yeah, I know about Pose because my mom, when it first came out, she was really into it. It's just, yeah, I just never got around to watching it. I always heard good things about it, though. Aren't they supposed to be coming back, or is that a different show I'm thinking about? They're making a return. Also, is this doesn't seem like a freezer door. Maybe this one. This seems like a door that leads to a room where someone would get locked in and have a panic attack. Where they secretly confess how their girlfriend is stressing them out. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. And we'll do some sconces out here. It was great, and it highlighted black and brown trans people of color. Didn't someone win an Emmy from that show, too? Oh, they got snubbed at awards? Oh. Okay, I thought someone won an Emmy from it. They were a trans actor, so it was like a big deal. Unless that was from a movie I was thinking about. Yeah, the miniseries that they brought back broke me. I was absolutely sobbing because Brought pretty much all my favorite characters. That's good to hear. I've heard mixed things about the miniseries. I heard Cook's series was pretty good, but Effie's wasn't. It felt kind of random. That's what people were saying. So I'm trying to keep an open mind because people say a lot of stuff, but I don't want that to influence how I feel, which it usually doesn't, but still. Shadowboxing. All I heard was the where they would go to say their girlfriend is stressing them out, and my chef brain immediately said she's either making a walk-in freezer or walk-in fridge. Walk-in freezer, walk-in freezer. And I was referencing the bear, because that scene was pretty crazy. A lot of people didn't like this recent season of The Bear, but honestly, I thought it was pretty good. Felt like a character study, and I like that. Honestly, The Bear is a show I cannot watch because I'm like, yeah, it's too accurate. I can for sure get that. And I've heard a lot of people say that too. It's a little too close. Okay, I'm liking it so far, but at the same time, I think there's something missing in here. Where do you want your money links? Here or Discord? Probably Discord is best, because honestly, you guys make recommendations. Sometimes I forget to look back and grab them from chat. So Discord would probably be the best place to do it. Another show I want to watch? I think you should. No one asked, but if I had to recommend some shows to watch that came out fairly recently, I would say The Penguin, the recent season of The Bear, but then you have to watch it from the beginning. And it's pretty solid. The previous season before this one, though, it was kind of, I don't know how I feel about that one. Abbott Elementary is a good watch. And the Veep. Okay, because as you guys know, we're going through a lot in the United States. So the Veep, honestly, I feel like that's a watch. That's a definite watch if you haven't already seen it. Now you're listing my to be watched minus the Veep. That's a W to watch list. But yeah, add the Veep to that. It's a lot of seasons, but honestly, it goes by pretty fast. It's very funny, but also it's kind of like, dang, that sounds pretty similar to what we're going through right now. So that's why I feel like it would be a pretty good watch for the current times. I like this, but not really a fan of the frame. It's a bit too much. And then what time is it? It's almost 10 o'clock. Okay. I I think I'll probably end up wrapping up stream here. But before I do, I have two questions. Or actually, I guess I have a question and a statement, but possibly two questions. First question is, as you guys know, I've been trying to get better at posting builds and stuff, specifically CC builds. So I've slowly but surely been going through and adding stuff to my Patreon. But since you guys are all here, I thought it would be nice to ask, are there any builds that you've been seeing lately on stream or on my channel that you're like, I hope she puts that up for download? If so, what is it? Because I'm trying to make a list of some stuff that I want to put on my Patreon. And yeah, I could use some suggestions, I guess. And then my second question / statement is, I think, well, we still have a ways to go because October is what? Almost a month away? But anyway, I want to do something kind of fun for spooky season. And I was thinking, well, hopefully by the time October comes, I have a job and I can actually build my PC like I want to. But what I wanted to do, I wanted to maybe dedicate a day to playing like a spooky game because I think that'd be fun. Would you guys be interested or no? If you say no, I might still do it anyway. I was just asking. But yeah. I was curious. Sure, I'll watch anything you do, to be honest. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. I'm sorry, I don't know how to pronounce that. But I know what you mean. Assistant. Okay. I was thinking, because isn't there a new Resident Evil coming out? I don't know if it'll be out by then. But I kind of wanted to try that. Or even Outlast. Which, that's a very scary game, so I don't know how that'll go. But yeah, I was thinking something like that. That'd be pretty fun. And I'll join the Patreon. Oh, thanks. It's free. So you're paying $0.00. Also, you know I'm a fly rubbing my hands together at the chance for more cool puppy CC builds in my game. I appreciate you. I think the next build, that's what I'm trying to say. The next build I want to do is, well, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys. Because, yeah, I think this is it for now. We made good progress. Here. But this is the next build that I was thinking about uploading. Yes, love Resident Evil. Funny thing is, I also love Resident Evil, but I've never played it. I've just watched people do playthroughs because I'm too much of a weenie Hut Jr. to actually play the game myself. So if I play the new one, it makes sense because, like I said, I've watched all the other series, so I have an idea what's going on. But yeah, anyways, I think this is the next build that I want to upload. This apartment building over here. Because that's where it all started. So I think it kind of makes sense. This was my first ever build in Scuff, New York. Or at least one of them, I think. It comes out February 26th, though. Oh, that's kind of a bummer. Or maybe I'll still play one of them. I don't know. I'll do a poll one day and see when we get closer. Didn't even know you had a Patreon. I feel betrayed. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Someone hasn't been looking at the YouTube community tab. But yeah, I have a Patreon now, in case you guys didn't know. Like I said, it's free, $99. You don't have to pay anything. You just sign up, and there you are. Also, I hope this game isn't about to crash. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you just sign up, and you can download some of the builds that I have up there. But anyway, this is what I was talking about. I think I'm going to put this apartment up next. Probably won't be furnished. Well, at least the apartments. I'll keep this over here furnished. The laundromat and the restaurant. Because that's not too much. But yeah. If you guys ever have any ideas on what builds I'm always open to it. Like, people even ask on YouTube. They're like, oh, are you ever going to put this build up for download or whatever? And 9 times out of 10, I'll be like, oh, I wasn't thinking about it, but I can. I'll only say no if it's like an insane amount of CC, or if it's a very difficult build to go through and like list everything for. So you know what they say? It doesn't hurt to ask. Links are under the Scuff New York channel. Oh, wait, links are under Scuff New York? Oh, you posted. Okay, I got you. Thank you so much, Sam. I appreciate you. I haven't been on YouTube in forever, not gonna lie. Didn't have to call me out like that. I kid. I'm sorry, but TikTok is so demanding. I get you. No worries. Okay. Also, Jeff Bezos is apparently knocking at the door, so someone's getting ads somewhere, or maybe not. But yeah, guys, I think that'll be it. We had a pretty decent stream, 3 hours. Now, I for sure will be going live on Saturday morning to stream doo-doo, so you can catch me here, 9 a.m. U.S. Eastern Standard Time, where I will be probably building a lounge for, what's that world called? Nordhaven. And then, like I said, maybe I might do a random stream Saturday night. I don't know. We'll see. But as always, everyone, I appreciate you for hanging out, chilling with me. It was a good time. Thank you to all the new, not subscribers, to the new followers. Shout out to the lurkers. Thank you for lurking. I hope you had a good time. And what else do I need to say? Oh yeah, shout out to the VOD watchers. I appreciate you guys. Hope you're having a good day, morning, evening, whenever you're watching the VOD. And to everyone in stream, thanks again. I'll see you later. Have a good night or a good day. Bye. Also, maybe this should be the official playlist for the Scuff New York stream, because I really like it. Okay, now I'm going to say goodbye. Bye.